How to make t-shirt yarn out of a t-shirt. Here we have a t-shirt. It's actually a cut-off t-shirt. We're going to cut the seam, the bottom hem, cut around almost all the way, but not all the way. When you're about a foot away, start cutting into the cloth because you want to go around in a circle. You don't want to cut off a piece. You want the thing to be continuous. Now, see how it stretches out to be yarn? I'm going to stretch this all out here now. Stretch all that part out. The seam rips, the stitching rips, and it stretches out. It's better that way. You just keep cutting around the shirt, going around the entire thing. I'm playing this on double the speed in order to save your time viewing it because it's annoyingly slow. But it actually took me about 5 minutes to cut, stretch, and roll up the yarn. So it takes less than 5 minutes to get the point of how to do it across. I should have probably put it on triple speed, but it's going to get interesting in a couple seconds. Now I calculate, I only get 2 passes out of this, so I go right down the middle, cut around the front, and actually that was the last one. So now there's one more on this one, and this is it. So I'm going to go 2/3 away. I'm just going to cut off this corner here. You could end the t-shirt yarn here, or you could do what I'm doing. This part of the yarn isn't as good quality because it goes at all odd angles, but what I'm basically doing is cutting the 4 corners off and just going around like circle, like a snail shell. Here was the 3rd corner. Cut around, cut that in half, and cut off the last corner. And the design also makes for bad yarn. And that's it. I'm out of space. Whoops, gotta cut a little bit of that off because it's too thick. And I stretched the whole thing out. T-shirt cloth turns into yarn. It has to be at least 1 inch thick. Generally about 2 inches thick is when it's perfect. Now I'm just going to roll up the yarn around the ball. So you can see I've got it on double the speed because your time's more valuable than mine is. So now you have t-shirt yarn from a t-shirt that was otherwise no good that can be used for a variety of different projects. T-shirt yarn is very useful and versatile.